everybody, and welcome to the internet's favorite game show. This is Don't Be an Asshole. It's the show where our brave Christy goes out into the World Wide Web to trek through all the mud and dirt and bullshit that y'all fucking post on there, you goddamn savages, to find stories on Reddit from everybody's favorite sub. Am I the asshole? So she can bring them all on here to read them on air so that we can judge the hell out of them with you, the folks at home involved. My name's Kevin.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason X.
How are we doing this week?
I'm sick.
Oh,
Nobody's happy. Nobody's happy.
No.
Nobody's happy right now. I just want to throw that out there up at the top of the show. Nobody's happy this week. It's listen, folks. We've got our hot toddies. Okay, so it's
we don't have hot toddies.
We don't have the hot toddies. Wow,
hot toddy.
I have a frozen drink.
Oh, you know what?
I just have an old fashioned. So
that's
a huge old fashioned,
sir.
Yeah, an old fashioned whiskey and coke.
Okay. That's all. That is, but
Like
sir,
you guys made some effort. And I made some effort for hers, and I didn't take any effort for myself.
But you know what,
used
though?
The blender and everything.
Sometimes it's nice to just have the simple things in life. I mean, there's nothing wrong with filling up a gigantic bottle with Jack and Coke. I mean, it reduces waste.
It's true.
It reduces energy.
Right.
If anything, you're being more green.
Brain cells.
And it's well, but like, listen, I went to college for like 6 years. You don't need them.
That's true.
It's overrated.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. But yes, it's been a difficult week.
It's been a difficult week all around. So cheers to all of you. And do the thing. Yeah. And we hope that this could be a source of fun and excitement. I'm in a very different vibe tonight. I don't know what's happening.
I'm ready to feel better about me.
Yeah.
So let's hear about some people that really fucking suck.
Christy, I'm not even going to fuck around. What are we doing tonight?
I've got 4 stories tonight. And they're all about spite.
Oh.
So if...
Spite can be good. Spite can be good.
It can really drive you to greater things, as we'll find out in some stories tonight.
It's so good. I love it.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Other times,
It bites in the ass.
not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we got.
Has anybody been spited against?
Probably. That's the thing about spite, though, is how often do you actually know?
Oh, you know.
That's true. It's the hidden motivation.
Ooh,
it is, yeah. Usually people don't tell you if they've done something to you out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, what is the most spiteful thing you've done?
Let's read the first story.
Do you want the rules first?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to read
like,
you
no, gloss right over that.
the title of the story, and you're going to tell me whether you think this poster is an asshole or not. And then I'll read the full story so we can discuss who in the story is the biggest asshole.
Okay.
At the end of the night, we'll select who our overall biggest asshole was and see if they can take the title from our current royal asshole.
And it's a doozy.
Tough.
Listen, I want to say this at the top. Listen, I got a lot to say at the top. I'm you know what? I'm in a top mood tonight. I think
that's different.
I know, right? It's, listen, my mic's different. I'm trying something new.
Yeah, you got that stash going.
Thank you. We have had.
That wasn't a compliment.
Leave his
I heard that.
Rude.
I fucking heard that. I fucking heard that. How dare you? Now I'm being spited against. Okay? This is bullshit. This is okay. I just wanted to come on a show with my friends and have a good time for an hour. Okay? Is that so fun? And I'm in
We're
a
having a great
mood.
time.
Yeah.
Just yell out who wants a mustache ride and everybody will forgive you.
But we have had some heavy hitters this year.
We have.
And I think it might be tough to dethrone.
We've
now I
still
feel
got
self-conscious. Thanks, guys.
3 months. Kevin, you look great.
You're doing great.
You got
I
a
said
great
fucking
haircut
nothing.
today.
Yeah.
I yelled it.
You've got a strong Mario vibes going on with that red shirt. You're doing awesome.
Listen, it's the Halloween season, okay?
Kevin found a new haircut place today,
Oh.
Yeah,
and they did a great job.
I had to give him some extra direction, but
But it was a lot better than your Great Clips cuts.
it was. It's good.
Well, there you go.
Let's just-
That's a win.
Let's just
There you
move
go.
on. Let's
All
just
right.
move on.
Okay.
Service with a
I
smile.
don't want to be here anymore.
No, you're good. Let's do the first story. Am I the asshole for going to college out of spite?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, college is overrated.
I'm gonna say yes. You're
Yeah.
clearly a young person that is fucking clueless in this world.
I'm assuming still 18, which means you're still a teen, which means you're still an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 15, I overheard my dad tell someone on the phone that it was lucky I wasn't college material or he would have been on the hook for a lot of money.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
What?
Fuck.
Wow.
The fuck does that mean?
Thanks,
I
Patrick.
admit I was very lazy, and I actually only had plans to go to community college or a trade program after high school.
Good.
Learn a trade.
Learn a trade, folks. Learn a trade. Get yourself some real world experience, some real world
Make
knowledge.
sure it's not an antiquated trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You-
be a plumber or something.
You can still experiment. Just find
I
the
mean,
right
Kevin's
community.
going with that vibe.
I mean, listen. I didn't get to do a
Would
lot
you
in high
fucking
school
leave
and
him alone?
college,
Leave
okay?
him the fuck
Listen.
alone.
This poor guy. He tries so
I
hard.
I just wanted to go to prom. Is that so hard?
We almost
that
got
so
to
much
go.
to
We
ask?
it was so close. It was this close. So close.
Wait,
I'm so
what about
sorry,
prom?
Kevin.
I just wanted to go.
Anyway,
Anyway.
There's still prom.
No.
You could go.
But I'm also very stubborn.
Hmm.
So I worked my ass off just to prove my dad wrong.
wow. Good for you.
Okay.
I ended up getting accepted to a college that's considered better than what my parents ever went to.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm halfway through a pretty expensive engineering degree that my dad has to pay for,
Okay.
and I'm really enjoying college for what it's worth.
Okay.
I recently told my family about all this, and everyone found it funny except for my dad and stepmom.
Well, of course.
Am I the asshole?
No.
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 They enjoy it now.
Yeah.
Like, it gave them drive.
Right.
Who would have thought that's where it
Motive.
would come from?
I mean, sometimes.
Exactly. Hey.
Yeah,
Different strokes for different folks.
exactly. I think the motivation is warranted to be like, hey, fuck you. I'm good at stuff.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
like,
It was
like,
maybe
way
even
to
a wake
write.
up.
Yeah, like
Like-
way to write somebody off.
I know.
I mean-
That's a fucked up thing to say. First of all,
It is.
Right.
Yeah.
but also like to be pissed off that they use that as motivation. If that was my kid, I'd just be like, "Well, good for you.
for you.
You know,
Yeah.
you proved me wrong.
Right.
I'm happy to say I was wrong.
Right.
Not to be
sure.
fucking upset about it. Like,
No.
what the fuck?
And they're getting an engineering degree.
I think my favorite
Right.
part is
And the
that
other thing to that,
the
Go
kid
ahead.
was even like, yeah, no, I totally would have been a fuck up if my dad hadn't told someone else that I was a
Right.
fuck up, and now I decided I didn't want to be a fuck up, basically.
right? Well, I think that's the thing. Like, it was the push that they needed to see
Mhm.
what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
and I think like once they realized what was going on, they corrected it.
Right.
Sure.
Like, I don't think that it was necessarily that specific exact thing that, like, if somebody else had said it and then they realized it later on down the road, they probably would have done the same thing, but it was just this moment that, like, made them realize
It like
it.
opened their eyes.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. They're like, oh shit, like I'm not
It
doing
could
what I
have
need
been
to do.
any other
Well, like,
thing that
everyone
opened
knows
their
that.
eyes
Yeah.
at some point, but it was that.
Well, I mean, like, also, what a shitty parent to be like, yeah, my kid's a fuck up, and then just, like, not do anything about it. Be like, yeah, it's a good thing that they're a
Right.
fuck up, because now I don't got to pay for them to go to college. Like, what the fuck?
So-
What?
That's a weird
Sounds
thing
like
to
dad's a
say.
fuck up. Just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
saying.
Boom. Boom.
I mean, it's almost something
and-
that you might say to cope with the fact that there's nothing you can do to help your kid because maybe you've tried. But the fact that he's
Right.
now angry
tried.
about it makes me think that's not the case. That's
No.
that's not what
I wonder
happened
if the
here.
parent really is angry, though. If they were just like, "What the fuck?" And then this person's like, I need to make a post.
Well, I mean, it could be a thing where the dad was like, "What the fuck? Like, I didn't mean it like that," or something like that. But
But what does it
But
matter?
still.
it doesn't matter because the
Yeah.
end result is
The
great.
end result's still great.
You
and the
said
end
the
result,
words.
Yeah, in the end, yeah, exactly. They still said the words. There was still some meaning behind it. And I mean,
Right.
like, again, if you think your kid is not college material, like, I don't know, maybe talk to them about it, ask
Help
them why,
them.
ask them what they want to do,
Right.
guide
No,
them.
that's
Find
not
a
going to
plan.
work for any fucking kid.
Like,
Well, no, I think it obviously worked out for the best. I mean, they got an engineering
At the end of the
degree,
day,
or almost. I mean, fucking Weird Al's
And
got
they
an
like
engineering
going
degree.
to school.
and look
They
at him,
like
he's doing
it.
great.
Yeah. He's doing great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
and he
doing
likes school, this person likes school, and fuck, like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
turn your
that's
whole life around.
That's the other thing. Like, they needed the drive and the kick in the pants to do it, but they also had to end up liking it to continue.
That's
with
true.
it.
Right.
Like, yeah, if you're a fuck up, you're a fuck up. But
Try new things.
when
like-
you find something
yeah,
you
try it out.
actually like,
Yeah, dude, try everything twice.
Yeah. You know, just invite people over. See what happens.
If you can move in, you can move
You
in.
can move in. Want to move in? Move in.
try it out.
Try it out. But yeah, like, I think too, there was a course in life that they probably could have ended up on without the shittiness, because they probably would have ended up liking college regardless.
But would they have gone in the first place?
Well, that's the thing. There was no motivation beyond this situation
Right.
to get them there, where, like, maybe if they did have some better guidance, maybe if they did have some better motivation, maybe if somebody was trying to help them out, it could have still worked out and been a better, just overall.
Or maybe they
You know,
just
Ashton,
needed to
Ashton
spite.
in the chat makes a good point.
He's gonna make.
They're gonna make money being in it, but is this spite gonna carry over to I'm making a lot of money now and I ain't helping dad out because he didn't think I was fucking college material? Because like at
the
that
dad
point
still
you might be
paid
the
for
asshole.
the college, though.
Yeah,
like-
no, I don't.
Yeah,
think
he would be
that's
the
where that
asshole if he
goes.
was then like, well, fuck dad then.
Right?
Because despite dad's
I don't
shitty
think-
attitude,
Yeah, I don't
he
think
is
that's how that works.
You can be
paying for
spiteful to a
college.
point.
Like,
Right.
nobody paid for
I
my
think
college. I mean,
It was just the spite that was the jumping off point. They ended up
And then the
actually
end of it.
liking it. And after
Yeah.
that, it wasn't spiteful anymore. It was just what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the egg.
It's a jumping
Was
off
the
point.
egg.
It was a good jumping off point.
So, no.
So I think we're all in agreement here.
Nah.
Not the
Nay.
asshole.
not the asshole.
Dad, you're an asshole for saying that, though.
I mean that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's not a
don't do
great thing
that.
to say. Number 2. Am I the asshole for purposely making my grammar and spelling worse the more this guy corrects me?
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
This is
This
This
guy.
this
And
is
this
a
guy.
weird one.
I'm gonna say no, because I have a feeling this is a fun
Mm.
game that they're
Okay.
playing by
I'm
themselves.
also going to say no because I'm going to say it's like a shitty coworker and they're just like, this is funny.
They're trying to be the grammar police.
Yeah,
you know,
try-
Yeah.
To an annoying extent, and it probably annoys other people too.
Mhm.
right? Yeah, I'm gonna also say no, not the asshole. Do what you want.
So there's this guy in my friend group. He's not really my friend, but he's friends with the rest of everyone because they had a bunch of college courses together.
Okay.
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 So he's in our group chats, game nights, etc. He can be fun and interesting to talk to, but he is the epitome of that guy.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh.
As in the one who says, not to be that guy, but, and I hate to be that guy, but, and just a heads up, it's while he's correcting someone's grammar or spelling or a figure of speech, he's a total logic and reason robot.
Ooh.
Oh, we know one of those.
Just one.
Well, fair.
I've told the dude before to knock it off and stop trying to correct me when I'm purposely speaking informally around friends or typing in all
Right.
lowercase or using chat speak. He'll come back with, it's just who I am. And I would be embarrassed if I used incorrect language and nobody told me.
Okay.
This guy's a party.
Yeah, but they've told them that they don't want that, so they're not embarrassed. It's not you.
Right.
You're projecting.
I finally had it. And last weekend when we were in the group chat talking about something, he corrected my typing. So I decided I was sick of it, and every time he did that, I was going to make my typing and speech even more incorrect.
Okay, I like this.
I would type, IDK, what do you think? Or something, and he would respond with asterisk YOU. So next time I spoke, I would type something using the word your and their, but spelled wrong. And he would continue to correct. So I kept going, and he kept going. At one point, I mentioned Canadian geese, and he responds with, it's actually Canada goose. And I just kept saying Canadian.
Canadian, because they're from Canada.
I think he's talking about
Yes.
the company.
No.
No, the actual geese.
Oh, that's there.
Canadian.
Wait, is that supposed to be the correct? Are you supposed to say Canada goose? Is that
Well,
like,
I mean, it's a goose from Canada.
if he's a
yeah.
if he's a grammar Nazi, he probably wants them to say it that way. But 90% of people probably say.
But if it's multiple goose, which would be geese. And they are Canadian.
it's a Canadian.
It's a Canadian geese. It's a flock of Canadian geese,
Canada
which is my new
geese
band
doesn't
name.
sound-
But like,
Flock of seagulls.
Yeah, flock of seagulls. Flock
Maybe
of seagulls, Canadian
what
geese.
is
I love
this
it.
company? Maybe they are talking about a company. I don't know.
I don't know. Fentner Bergman, if you're in the chat.
I don't know. All I
The
know
fuck
is
is a
that
Canadian
Canada
goose?
and goose are both capitalized, so I assume it was a company.
I mean, there is.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Maybe it is.
But they
Yeah.
could also just be talking about geese, and I just learned something that I don't really ever intend to actually put into practice.
I mean,
I don't know.
Because
I feel like
nobody
I feel like
cares.
we're this person. We're all this person.
We're all this
realistic,
person. Eventually, he realized what I was doing, and he called me out, telling me I was behaving like an immature, uneducated moron.
Yeah.
Others chimed in saying she told you to stop correcting her, and it's obnoxious you're constantly correcting everyone, and you need to lighten up, dude. Several of them spelled things wrong on purpose.
Oh my god! Why do people hang out with this guy?
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the friend that's been there forever. So like at this point, you just can't get rid of him.
Yes.
Mm. We had a Jackbox game night together after this happened, and he didn't show
fun.
up,
Oh.
telling everyone that unless I apologized for goading everyone into attacking him, he was going to spend his time with people who aren't big high school bullies.
Mm.
I responded to him with,
Oh.
dude, you need to calm down, and he left the chat. It split 50-50 on if I went too far and if I'm the asshole among my friends. So what do you think? Am I the asshole?
No, you're better off.
You're better off. Yeah.
You're better
Look-
off.
look at-
Fuck that.
This isn't even your fucking friend, anyways.
Right?
Oh yeah. Wait. Was that
Exactly.
the case?
Oh yeah, she wasn't friends with this guy. He was just part of the
No,
group.
Oh, so fuck
You
him.
just-
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
not
not
even
that,
a
but,
negative.
like-
she
that's not
asked
even
him.
wrong.
It seems
Yeah.
like numerous times to stop, and that she didn't care.
Right.
So at that point, he's definitely an asshole because he kept doing it. No means no, folks. No means no.
No means no.
Grammar also.
And plus,
Consent
you probably
and
fucked
everything.
up Jackbox
Oh yeah.
because like you're on a time limit.
Well,
Type some shit out.
well,
like,
he just wasn't. Oh god, yeah. He probably
Yeah.
never got his answers in time because he always
No.
had to be grammatically
Right?
correct.
Like, listen,
Exactly. Well, we all know what fucking answer he did. It's the one that's, grammatically correct and fucking
grammarly correct.
got apostrophes and shit.
It's. Yeah. I got nothing. It's just.
Ashton, you're right. I would have done worse too. Like this
right?
is tame.
This is
Yeah.
so.
This is
It's
mild.
nothing. It's nothing.
This is mild. But it does go to say, like, I know, like we kind of alluded, like we know some people like this.
Yeah.
That like constantly correct people, constantly have to feel like the smartest person in the room, constantly have to, and it's draining as fuck.
Right.
I wonder if this is some sort of like OCD thing for them because they've said to stop and they just couldn't stop. I feel like there's got to be some sort of like issue with this person.
I mean, maybe
Either that be trauma, OCD, maybe they have, I don't know,
Did
some
you
sort
have
of form of autism or something, maybe even.
there's so apparently that was asked, and in an edit they say that he's not autistic. He's just Reddity.
Reddity.
What?
Yep, Reddit.
What is that?
What is
I
that?
don't know.
Spends
that
too much time on
means.
Reddit.
He spends too much
Yeah.
time on Reddit.
There's like there's a certain kind of person.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So
But who's not Christy? Because this is her job. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know,
I mean,
you could-
if you asked Christy to stop like making sure your grammar was correct, she would.
Oh, well, that's
So
To be fair, I have made grammar corrections. I have been that person in the past. But if people are
Right.
like, stop, I'm like, okay.
Okay.
All right.
my bad.
I won't do that.
I
again.
just type shit fast and it comes out wrong every fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh, Fenton.
Fenton?
Fenton with a take. That this was playful flirting.
Ooh. That
And
is-
then
Right.
That's a take.
and then it got embarrassing.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. Because if a girl tells you to stop doing something and you're into her, you would stop.
Yeah, but I could see
Or-
That's that
well,
Yes,
that's what should happen.
that's what should
Yes.
happen. But I feel like we
Don't
even
keep
kind
doing the
of
thing that's pissing off the girl you like.
But he's
we-
trying to seem like the smartest dude ever.
yeah, like because when we were watching that show earlier, you were like, "Oh, this dude's totally trying to be alpha."
Mhm.
And it ain't working. So like he may have been like it's very possible he could have been flirting with her and trying to pull like an alpha card.
And that guy did unwantedly hug the female contestant. at
Oh,
the
she was
end.
like, "Don't fucking touch me."
She didn't say fucking, but she did say, "Don't touch me."
Yeah.
It's
I don't
really
know what
fucking
you're talking
funny.
about, but it sounds very
It's good.
uncomfortable.
Cutthroat Kitchen.
Yeah,
watch
we
it.
were
Watch
watching
it.
Cutthroat Kitchen earlier,
Oh, okay.
and you know how like 90% of the time, like dudes are on the show, they're like, "Oh, these fucking broads, eh?"
Right.
Because there's just
Ew.
like always an undertone of
Ew.
sexism on that show for some reason.
For some reason, it's
Um,
really
Why?
weird.
Yeah, I don't know,
I don't know.
but like
Because
it,
apparently
be
women
fair-
don't belong in the kitchen.
Oh well. To be fair, this could have been an episode of The Price Is Right. So
That's
it's
true.
a good thing
That's
that
very
good
true.
thing you clarified.
yeah, like I think he was definitely trying to pull an alpha card, not realizing that ain't it.
It's not.
That ain't
Yeah.
the play, man.
That ain't the play.
I mean, when your play gets called out and you need Plan B, Plan B. Try Plan B.
That's a good take, Fenton.
is a great
Kudos,
take. Real great
because I
take.
did not think of that, but you
It's
know what?
entirely
It makes sense.
Yeah. All right,
Makes sense.
but no,
So,
not the asshole.
Not
I
the
think we know
asshole.
who is.
I think so. I do
I
want
think
to
we're
say
aware.
that so there is a way to politely correct someone when they're doing something wrong. Most of the time,
Mhm.
grammar doesn't need correcting because I think most people are well aware, unless they're like non-native speakers, I
Mhm.
guess, and they welcome
Right.
the correction. But I had a friend once who was like into linguistics, and he knew all the correct ways to say commonly used phrases that everyone always says wrong. And he was one of the
Okay.
most interesting people to ever talk to because he would tell you if you're using a phrase wrong, and then he would tell you why it's like that.
Mm.
See, but that's fun because then
Yeah.
then you know why you're doing it wrong, and
And he wouldn't
you get
care
some
if you wanted
background
to do
knowledge.
it wrong.
Yeah. Well, I always know why I say shit wrong.
Right.
It's because I grew up in Central New York.
True.
I mean,
That's a shoot.
That's
But yeah, no,
Straight
that
shooting
guy's
there.
the asshole, though. That guy is just
I
being
just-
an asshole.
I just have to give a fuck, and I don't.
right.
That's true.
If I can convey to you my feelings through what I'm saying, even if it's wrong and you understand, then we're good.
Yeah, even if it's like hand puppets or something, like it works.
Communication.
Communication, folks.
Mhm.
All right. What we got
It's
next?
Hold on.
Oh wait.
Oh, hold on. Ashton in the chat.
It's no one's business if you can't spell well. No one should comment like people have learning
Disabilities and stuff. That's
Yeah,
true.
there's
That
also
like
that.
that was very
True.
presumptuous of this guy.
Yeah.
right. This is true. This is true. There are a lot of
Not
people, adults included, that have learning disabilities that
Some
you
people
would
don't read so
never
good.
fucking know. And if you kept doing that to somebody that legitimately had an issue, that'd be real fucked up.
All right. Story
All
number
right.
3. Am I the asshole for refusing to apologize for throwing away my dinner instead of letting my fiance have it?
What? I'm gonna say there's a lot more
There-
going on
there's-
there.
There's a lot here.
Throwing away.
They're
my
having
dinner?
a little premarital spat going on, aren't they?
Yeah.
Instead of letting her fiance have it.
I'm gonna say no.
Thinking.
Christy, if you threw stuff away that Kevin wanted,
No. You can't ask questions. Stop
true.
prodding.
I mean,
Stop
I
prodding.
always
That's what I
offer
was thinking.
Kevin
You
the
do,
rest of my
but I'm-
dinner if I don't finish. Like every
I'm thinking
time.
if you threw
I feel
something
like
away,
there's
though,
some shady shit though.
I'm thinking if you
Yeah.
threw
They're on a
something away,
diet or
there would be a reason for it. So
Yeah.
there's a reason.
I'm still gonna say
Is
yes.
the reason
though.
spite?
I'm still gonna say yes.
I mean, this episode is about spite,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm still gonna say no. She had reasons.
Okay.
Or he, I don't remember.
It's a she, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have been with my fiance for 2 years, and we recently got engaged.
Oh,
Congrats.
Mazel tov.
Maybe.
It's quick.
We'll see.
It's very quick.
2 years?
I mean, we had a baby in 2 years, so
I think 2 years is actually a pretty standard timeline.
Is it?
yeah, that is a pretty standard for
That says more about you,
engagement.
Kevin, than anything else.
Anyways, onward. Are you looking for your car keys there, Kevin?
I handle cooking
I'm just looking for a shovel.
while he takes care of other stuff, including rent and utility.
Wait,
Okay.
can you repeat that, please?
I handle the cooking while he takes care of other stuff, including the rent and utility.
Other
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
He's been eating a lot lately, and I started cooking in large amounts and buying extra ingredients. He usually
Okay.
tells me what he'd like to eat for dinner. Note
Okay.
that I only cook dinner 3 times a week. Other than that, we usually have plenty of leftovers. So on to the
cool.
situation. Last night, I cooked dinner early because he wanted to eat early. I prepared his plate and put my plate in the fridge ready to reheat for later.
Mhm.
I was finished with studying and took a shower, and then I went into the kitchen to reheat my dinner and sat at the table by myself and began eating. My fiance came out of the bedroom saying he smelled the food and while he was inside playing video games and thought of joining me because he was hungry. Without even asking, he put his hand on my plate wanting to eat from it. I stopped him and told him he
What?
wasn't going to be eating as he already had his, which was a
Mhm.
larger portion of what I cooked.
Okay.
And the food on my plate was barely enough for me. He complained about being hungry from playing video games.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me?
Okay. Where's my
Alrighty.
fucking card?
I told him I was hungry because of studying. He made a face and went to grab a spoon so we could eat together. I pulled my plate
No,
away
she said no.
and pointed at the fridge, telling him there was some leftovers in the fridge and he could go ahead and reheat some if he was so hungry. He
Mhm.
refused and insisted to share my dinner.
What?
What?
What do you mean? There's more to this. There
There's-
has to be because
oh.
that's absurd.
Well, hold on,
That's
hold on.
absurd.
I'm unpacking it in my head.
Okay.
Does it say what the food was?
No, but this is reheated food because hers had been sitting in the fridge too.
Right.
Oh, okay. Because if it's like lasagna, that's like a 15-minute process.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you just cut that shit up and throw it in the microwave.
I stood my ground and didn't let him. He got all pissed, threw his spoon in the sink, and spit in my plate.
What the
Whoa.
fuck? Yo!
You're in
Yo!
you're in an abusive relationship. Leave
Yo!
now. Get out.
Go.
Leave.
Kevin, throw the cards, all of them.
I was 100% taken by surprise
No
and
shit.
was so livid and disgusted. I shouted, "What the fuck did you just do?" He just smirked at me, telling me to enjoy as he walked out.
Yo!
No. Absolutely not.
No.
No.
I called him fucking childish, and he turned around and walked back in saying I was the one acting like a high school bully for refusing to let him share my dinner
What is
and
this?
telling him to just have leftovers.
wait,
What is this
wait.
high school bully
Pause.
shit?
Every high school bully has stolen the lunch.
Yeah.
Do they not know
Plus,
how that works?
plus he
That
already got
literally
dinner.
is like
He
the
already
scene.
ate.
The bully steals the lunch. What the fuck?
I said he was being selfish and petty to spit in my plate to stop me from eating, and he managed to do it. I was so upset I couldn't eat what was in my plate. It was gross and disgusting. I threw it in the garbage can. And he threw another fit asking why I threw away perfect food, and he was counting on me giving it to him after he spit on it.
What the fuck, yo?
Okay, so
We
there's
had
another
major
layer of
fight.
it.
Good.
Probably
Yeah.
the biggest fight we've ever had thus far.
Punch him in the dick.
Yeah.
You don't say.
He says I was wrong. I
Don't
escalated,
marry
and
him.
he wants me to apologize first so we could put this past us. But I said no way I'd apologize after he ruined my dinner and disregarded the time and effort I made to prepare dinner. So am I the
Right.
asshole refusing to apologize?
No! Hell
He's
no.
abusive. Please leave.
Yes.
Please leave.
Please
Oh my
tell me
God.
everyone in the comments told her to leave.
Oh yeah, everyone
I
was
s-
like,
I s-
dude, maybe reconsider
That's-
this wedding.
Don't get
That's
married.
abuse.
Don't get married.
You're being abused mentally and sort of physically.
Fenton, we've got a contender.
Oh, yes, we do. Yeah, this goes deep.
Okay. Strike up Eye of the Tiger. Here we go.
Like-
Dun.
Oh
Dun,
God,
dun,
they're
dun.
that's so
It's fucked up.
disrespectful.
It's so fucked up.
So-
He already ate. There's more food in the fridge.
Why did it have to be that? Why?
Why?
Controlling
Why
asshole.
Was the food in the fridge a different type of food, or was it the same thing?
Same thing that she made. It was just packaged up as leftovers.
The fuck, yo.
he holds everything above her. Like everything
Yep.
he does,
Everything.
like
He's like,
the rent, all
you're
that
mine.
stuff. Yeah, he
Yep.
wants to own her.
He owns her and he owns the food.
That's
That's
what it
what he
is.
thinks.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, no, wait, she bought
And
the food.
he said it doesn't matter.
No, she made the food.
She made
no,
the
it
food.
didn't say that she bought the food.
She pays for all the food.
Yeah.
He pays for
Oh.
rent and
Oh,
utilities.
well, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Degrading as shit. That's right, Ashton.
Yeah.
Like that is.
Yeah.
I want to
Not
read
acceptable.
to you guys the top comment.
Ooh.
You could drive
Did
a
it?
B-52 bomber through your boyfriend's asshole. It is so big.
Oh, yes, you could.
Yeah.
Good. That's
I like this person.
It's
Top
great,
comment.
great comment. Great comment.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you for that gem.
I
He is a disgusting
I hate
dipshit.
this-
Well
yeah.
done, Fenton.
Mhm.
Yes. And not cool.
On so many
Not-
levels.
And like obviously when you hear these stories, you try to visualize
what the fuck's
people-
going on?
right.
that's going on.
He's a fat,
He's
disgusting
a fat fuck.
fuck.
You know who I immediately thought of?
Malcolm.
Our old neighbor.
Oh, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
I immediately thought of it because, like, just
They're
hearing this
downstairs
story, he's
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
who yeah. Because I feel like that would be like they would absolutely have that kind of relationship.
Oh, for sure.
Our old neighbors.
Yeah.
He was a real piece of shit.
Except she
I
was
yelled at him
bringing
a lot.
home the money and he wasn't. So
Oh,
I don't know what
Well,
value
she
he
was-
really
Good for her.
contributed.
She was.
Using
she
that
wasn't
internet.
bringing anything.
I mean, she was getting paid for
She was
something.
She was getting paid.
She
out.
was getting paid.
Good for her.
She was getting
Good
paid.
for
Yeah.
her.
Good
Good.
for her. But yeah. I'm too exhausted from playing video
The
games
fuck you
to
are.
warm up food. Eat a dick.
And she's studying for something, and he's playing video games.
That's all you need to know.
What the actual fuck?
It's fucked up.
It's really fucked up.
So I'm
Really fucked
assuming
up.
she's going to school to get a better job than whatever he currently has that is actually paying for shit at the
It's
moment.
Gotta be.
Hopefully an engineering degree.
Hopefully.
Out of
that'd be
spite.
great.
She wouldn't be with this
If you
person,
take
clearly.
one thing away from this episode, folks, it's go get an engineering degree out of spite. It'll.
That's right.
I mean,
Prove your
I mean,
worth.
know,
I
you may
might do
love
that.
it.
Who knows? Maybe I'll just go get an
You
engineering
don't
degree
need that
tomorrow.
I feel like by the end of this episode, Kevin's gonna grow an even bigger mustache out of spite.
It's gonna curl it.
Handlebar.
Handlebars.
I feel like you guys are mocking me.
No.
No, we love
Never.
I
you.
don't know.
I think you look quite dapper, Kevin.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
think you
it.
look really nice.
Yeah, he needs a top hat.
Hello,
Okay,
my
that's fine.
baby.
All right,
Hello,
all
my
right,
darling.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, we can move on.
Final story.
Final story.
All right.
Am I the asshole for sabotaging my little brother's food on purpose?
Is this like a joke thing gone wrong? Maybe.
As a
I'm
little
gonna
brother,
say. I'm gonna say yes. I think fucking with people's food is just so wrong.
Yeah. In Fenton, it's never too late.
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 Brother, you're above ground. It's never too
It's
late.
never too late.
It's true.
Yes.
Don't fuck with people's food.
Don't fuck
It's
with
not
people's
nice.
food.
Especially a little bit. Yeah.
It's
like,
not nice.
Especially the little brother.
What did I ever do? I never did anything.
Kevin's taking it personal.
Nothing ever in your life.
This episode is a lot more personal than I thought it was going to be.
I didn't mean it to be.
No, but it's better that way.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I worked in the food
Oh,
industry.
Jesus. What did you do?
I don't know.
It's all coming down, folks.
I'm just going to put my hands in my pockets.
Okay. I'm just going to read the story.
Good.
Yeah, go for it.
My little brother is 18 and I am 20.
Okay.
I'm staying with my
Little
family
shits.
for the holidays and thought it'd be a nice time, but I forgot that they treat me like a housekeeper.
Oh.
I do almost all the chores, and I don't mind if it's my chore. Obviously, if I notice the dishwasher's full, I empty it. If I cook, I clean up. If I make a mess, I clean it. However, if my little brother makes a mess, he makes me clean it up. If I refuse and tell him to do it himself, he tells my parents, and they side with him and just bug me until I do it.
What?
My brother also asks me to cook for him. He pulls out brownie mix and is like, make this. And I always am like, sure, I can make it, but you have to help. He gets mad and says, I helped by taking out the box.
What?
Yeah, what?
This is weird.
This sounds weird. Yeah, this sounds like they're not telling the truth. I don't know.
And when I refuse to make stuff for him or tell him to make it himself, he'll throw a fit
Mhm.
and tell our parents. Lately,
Okay.
he keeps asking me to make stuff, and I get frustrated going back and forth about why can't he just make shit himself or ask our parents. So I make the food he asks, but I always add stuff he doesn't like. Coincidentally, he hates a ton of stuff that I love to eat. So if he asks for brownies and refuses to help, I put nuts in it. He hates them, and I like them. He came over to see the
Should put
brownies
something else in those.
I was going to say.
and got mad at me and told me he hated nuts and can't eat the brownies anymore. And I said, too bad. Make it yourself next time or help me and tell me not to put nuts in it.
Right?
I thought
Right.
he'd learn his lesson or at least
Okay.
help. But he keeps asking for stuff and I just keep putting stuff in it that he doesn't like.
Stop making it.
He finally got fed up and said he's not eating because I keep making stuff with stuff he doesn't like. I just shrugged and told him to make his own food then. He told my
Right.
parents, and of course, they just told me to stop being an asshole and make food for him. It was my
No.
last day at home, so I just told them to make food for him if they're so concerned. And then I left. Now my parents
Good.
are upset with me, and my brother is angry with me, and I'm wondering if I was too petty. Am I the asshole?
Why do you
This is
keep making
strange.
the food for him? Stop. Just
That's-
stop.
This is
Speak up.
Walk
Say
out.
something.
I'm not hungry. Sorry, bro.
Is the little brother handicapped?
It does not say he is, so I assume he's not.
Right. Ashton's like at 18.
18?
I'm like, that doesn't sound like an
Yeah.
18-year-old. I don't. I
well,
mean, it does to ask, but then like also to be like, meh.
They're
I don't
raising this kid to
Yeah.
be like the guy in the previous story.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god. Kids these days are so lazy and entitled. I mean, I think
I
that's.
think it's this kid. I don't
I
think,
think
it's
it's- yeah.
every kid.
I mean, that's a parenting issue.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Because like,
yeah.
Sure.
let me step on a soapbox real quick. All
Okay.
these fucking people who are like, kids these days are so entitled. They have it so easy. We're raising a generation of snowflakes and pansies and people who just want to not be offended. Well, guess what, fucker? Maybe don't raise your kid to say, oh, you're so special. You get everything you... Like, it's the fucking parents' fault. It's the fucking parents' fault, okay? Stop putting it on the kids. It's on the parents. It's the parents' fault.
And folks, send your hate mail to Kevin at
Bring it on.
brainwreckshow@gmail.com.
Yeah. I feel like this poor brother has like some sort of trauma where they feel like they need to do the thing.
There's something
Like
going
they
on
feel
here.
bad. They keep doing it. They keep cleaning.
That's the
they
thing.
keep making the food.
I can only be so sympathetic.
I can too, yeah.
Just stop. And if you started standing up for yourself more often, they would get the hint.
Yeah.
Right?
She doesn't live
But
there
solid play
anymore.
at the end.
Exactly. They
yeah.
don't live there anymore. Be like, how old are they? No, I'm not making it for them. I don't want it.
Right?
And if you say that and they're like, just make it, then why don't you?
Right? The fuck?
Right.
That's not how this works. I just said I don't want it.
Right. And that's the thing, too, is like, okay, so this person was home for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing quote unquote chores and making food for the younger sibling. What happens when this person's gone? Like, does the sibling, like, have to bug the parents all the time to do shit? Or do
Probably.
they actually fucking nut
Or
up and
do
get
they-
some shit done?
I doubt they do anything. I think they're just like, let's take advantage to Big Bro being home.
Right?
I
Yeah,
think
sounds like
they
it, yeah.
probably just sit in their room and do jack all,
Mm-hmm.
or occasionally wait for mom or
jack
dad,
it.
Yeah.
or occasionally wait for mom and dad to be in the kitchen to be like, Mom, Dad, make me some brownies. and
And
do it all.
brownies, of all things, are
all
so
things.
box brownies.
Just and then you put it in the oven.
2 fucking ingredients.
God.
3 ingredients sometimes.
You got a fan in Fenton. He loves red ass Kevin. And we're from Send Love now.
Nice. That's why I do it.
Yeah, I feel like this little brother does bug the parents to do it when they're gone.
And they're like, "Thank
and they
God."
get their way.
Right.
And that's why the parents are like, just do it. We do it.
Right.
Right.
Maybe.
And it's like, well, no, that's your kid. I'm a brother.
I could understand if the kid was handicapped or had like some sort of like disability,
Sure.
autism,
Well,
whatever.
you should
the
still
fuck.
teach them to be nice and
There's-
respectful.
Well, I'm not saying to do
Right.
it.
Right.
No,
Like-
but they might not have the wherewithal to know what they're
Right.
actually
Sure.
asking.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
I honestly, I think that there's something more going on here than what's being
For sure.
discussed, and I think
very
that
strange.
the older sibling is not communicating that properly. They just don't
Even
give a fuck.
Fenton can make box brownies. Yes.
You're doing all right,
It's not-
Fenton.
it's
I
not
mean,
difficult. It's not
um,
difficult.
It's a pretty
Some eggs, some
typical like
water.
older sibling thing to just be like, "Oh, I'll do it," but you're not gonna like it.
Yeah. Also, what like
Right.
they're 18 and 20.
So
like,
this is a
they're-
bit much.
Come on, grow
Adults.
the fuck up.
You're
You're an
adults.
adult. Communicate the issue. Move the fuck on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick
I'm-
with my judgment and say that they are the asshole.
Okay, okay.
I'm pretty sure when I was 18, I didn't even talk to my older sibling. So like, I don't understand this at all.
I don't have siblings at all, so
Pretty sure I just always harassed Mark.
I feel like the only thing I have to go off is our children, which we do ask Capella to do things for Robin,
Right.
but I feel like it's within reason.
Well, then she loves to do it.
I mean, yes,
For the most part.
For the most part,
Yeah.
she loves being a good helper.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, if you want to, cool. If she doesn't, then that's fucking
Yeah, then
fine
we're like,
too.
okay,
And
we
I
don't-
go, but
We don't force her to do anything. God's sakes, Jesus. So yeah, not the asshole, but like nut up.
Also-
I'm not gonna say asshole.
if it's something he's able to do, like I'm not like go help him put his shoes on. He knows how to put his
He
own
can
damn
figure
shoes
it
on.
out.
I'm yelling at him to put his own damn shoes on.
Right? Hey, yeah. There's a lot here. There's a lot here.
I feel like there is a little bit of like fault on this person though, like legit though.
Oh yeah.
There's a bit
caving.
of fault on them for just keep going with
Yep.
it and just keep doing it anyways, even though they know it's clearly not the right thing to do because
Mhm.
it's coddling to the younger brother and shit like that. And
Still not the asshole though.
you know, you're not an asshole per se, but like fucking you could have helped your situation and you didn't. So
Well, maybe they did by leaving.
Kind of the assholes
mean,
themselves.
they
I
clearly
guess.
did by leaving. Obviously, they forgot that how shitty it was until they went back. So
Well, that's the thing. You know, you leave a place for a while, then you go back, and you're like, "This sucks." Like
Yeah.
when you go to Syracuse for a wrestling.
now
show.
I really want brownies, though, guys.
Oh, me too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
fucking brownies.
Couple
Ooh.
weeks, make brownies.
Come on.
Fuck
Yo!
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thin mint brownies.
Ooh,
Mm.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's vacation.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So that's the stories.
Those are the
I
stories.
just need to know now who tonight is our biggest asshole.
Well,
I think I
Ooh.
know,
Recap.
but I
let's
can
take
still give a
moment, yeah,
recap.
and recap this.
We've got the dad who said that his son was too stupid to go to college, and it was a good thing because he wouldn't have to pay for it.
Right.
It's good.
Spike College.
Spike College. We've got the guy who corrects everyone's spelling and grammar and refuses to
Grammar
stop.
police.
Grammar cop,
He's
Grammar
pretty
cop.
fucking bad.
Yeah.
Pretty terrible.
We've got the fiance who spit in his soon-to-be wife's dinner so that he would get to eat it, and got upset when she
Not
threw it
soon
away.
to be wife. Not soon to be
Yeah,
wife.
not soon to be wife.
Hopefully not
Yeah.
soon to be wife. Hopefully soon to be
not.
ex.
You're in an abusive relation.
And we've got the food situation with these two siblings. Just I don't know, like, work it out, man.
The food saboteur.
Food saboteur.
All right. Well, I think we can eliminate douchebag dad and the food sibling.
Yeah,
Like those
Yeah, they're
two.
those
pretty
are
bad.
too little weak in comparison.
They're bad, but they're just they're
They don't compare.
no, they don't compare. Well, the first one we decided wasn't an asshole anyway, so.
Well,
Well,
no,
the
but the
dad
dad for talking
Yeah, the
shit.
dad
is the
was-
asshole. Yeah,
But I mean, he's still
But listen.
paying for college in the end, so is he really that much of an
you know,
asshole?
Ultimate.
Maybe
He's not
dad
happy
had a
about
couple
it.
little old fashions and
Yeah,
got a little
maybe
loose
he-
lip.
Pity and was like, "Meh," and then, but he still coughed up the fucking money in the end, so
Yeah, he had a couple road sodas and got loose. You know,
whatever. So he's out. I don't know. Grammar police is pretty fucking bad, but I don't really think it compares to spitting in your fiance's food.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking
See, because
bad.
like
The thing.
well, say,
Well, go ahead, Kevin.
the thing with the grammar cop is, it was annoying, but it wasn't.
No means no,
that-
Kevin.
Yeah, I'm aware. But it wasn't bad enough to really negatively impact this person. That's the thing.
No.
Is like
No.
they didn't.
They weren't
really-
even
yeah.
friends.
They
They
weren't
weren't
friends.
even
I mean, they didn't give a
friends.
shit. They're just like, this guy's an asshole. I'm gonna fuck with him. Like that's really the gist of
Right.
the situation.
Right.
Whereas,
And where half of the friends agreed
Yeah.
with them because they're like, fuck this dude.
Yeah,
It
he is
probably
an
annoyed the
asshole.
shit out of most of them.
Right?
Yeah.
And
I feel like this is like the clinger friend that just won't
Yeah.
fucking flush.
it's like the bass player that you like sort of need, but like you're at the same time.
oh no.
You know, he used to try and convince me to give him my lunch in school because I'm so
No
skinny
shit.
I don't need it.
Oh,
He's much
fuck that
bigger, so
guy.
he needs more food.
I had a girl in high school that kept telling me she was pregnant for like 2 years, so I would give her food. And I'm like, I'm aware that you're not pregnant, but I also know you're poor and why you're saying this to me, so I'm giving it to you anyways. But
Mhm.
like,
Oh.
she would just always be like, I'm pregnant, I need food. And I'm like, sure.
You're not
Sure.
convincing anybody, but
here you go.
No.
But
Here you go.
I'm gonna go
That's
with
sad.
It was
Yeah.
sad. It was sad. It's like I always knew that she was full of shit, but it still didn't make me not want to give it to her just because I knew what was going on. She like lived with her grandma and stuff. It was actually pretty sad. Sorry to bring everybody down. Anyways, this guy's a fucking
This guy's a
asshole.
fucking asshole.
Asshole.
spitting
Oh
in
my
his fiance's
God.
food.
Hey,
Can't
get out of
off
there,
his
girl.
ass.
Yo, that's
Get out.
fucked
and,
up.
and reheat stuff in the microwave. Got to play his fucking Call of Duty all goddamn day. He's probably not even
Right.
streaming. Probably not even trying to make the
Right?
Twitch list.
Make a living for God's
Yeah.
sakes.
Get affiliate. You
Unless
prick.
you're on,
like,
unless you're on
like, put in the
Twitch and then
work.
you get fucking hacked or whatever.
yeah, I know. There's a lot of money to be made there.
Apparently.
Yeah. But yeah,
So
through
I
and
think
through.
I think we're all in agreement
fucking guy.
that
Okay.
this
fucking guy is the worst.
I without a doubt.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that leads us to the final question.
Mm.
Does he have what it takes to take down the man who made his teacher girlfriend come on a very expensive vacation with him and made her pay for everything and
She's
refused?
got a second job.
She got a second
She got a
job on
second
her
job.
weekends. She skipped meals. She couldn't do all the
Mhm.
excursions. And they were like,
Mhm.
That
"Are
he
you-
planned.
You have an eating disorder? why won't you come spend time with us? And then he
Why won't
decided
you
that
do these expensive things?
she wasn't good enough for him because she's just too poor.
She's just too poor. She just can't hang. Even though they've been together for 2 years.
But to be fair, he did not spit in her food that she just
He
made.
did not.
He didn't propose.
In fact, he
didn't
wanted her
propose.
to eat more, just not enough to pay for it.
Oh, this is a tale of two cities.
I'm a little conflicted here
Yeah.
because I feel like there are strong cases to be made in both stories.
They're both equally like fucked now. Like emotionally.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Emotionally, they're both. It's real bad.
Well,
They've both been together 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Both of them 2 years.
Which,
One
according to
proposed,
Kevin's, like barely together.
barely.
Barely.
Shut the fuck up.
One proposed, the other did not. They're both assholes.
Hey.
Either way.
Ooh. This is heavy.
One's in a really abusive relationship, and one's with a guy that is just fucking oblivious to the world.
So that's what I was gonna ask. Is does him
He's entitled?
being yes,
Well, they're
does him
both
being entitled
but-
and oblivious to the situation around him, does that maybe make him a little less? Because like the guy spitting in his
The
fiance's
intent
food,
of the guy that spit
that was
is
aggressive.
that's maniacal
I'll-
and aggressive for
I'm
sure.
gonna stop you there though, because homie in the comments learned
That he was shit.
and was like, she ain't good enough.
You're right.
That
You're
was his
right. I
response.
lowered
I mean,
my
he did double
standards
down.
and dated somebody else.
He
that
doubled
wasn't.
down. Like, okay, so like the other guy, like maybe homie just got killed like 15 times by a 12-year-old in Call of Duty and was having a bad day.
Okay, but that
But-
does not give you
That
right to
does
spit
not.
It
in
does not.
somebody's food. Not only that, somebody you supposedly love that also made you the food, that there's also still more food in the refrigerator that you yourself could still have.
This is closer than I thought it'd be.
It really
be
is.
perfectly
I mean,
honest.
when you think about the food that's still in the refrigerator, you think about it like his refusal to walk across the room, open the door, put food in the microwave. He went and got a spoon. He's probably 2 feet away from the fucking
Right.
fridge, and he
Right.
insists on eating. Like he's actively.
She's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
He's actively trying to take something away from her. Where this other guy
Abuse.
was just like, "You don't want to come? Okay, whatever."
Well, to be fair, maybe they have an open concept kitchen, and it's a little bit further than you think.
It don't matter. The concept is he's an asshole.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
gonna-
bad. It's bad.
I'm gonna throw this out
Mm.
there. I'm gonna say the story tonight takes over.
Really?
I think. Okay, so here's my reasoning. All right, and I understand all sides.
Because they proposed.
The guy in the original story
Mm-hmm.
was very oblivious. I think there was more of like a carelessness to it, where the guy in tonight's story, again, he was very direct. He was very aggressive. The intent behind what he did, like it is so much more of a deep-seated thing where like this other guy is just a dipshit fucking douchebag. Where this guy, like, that's who he is. He would much rather eat off his girlfriend's plate, just hand fist it, than go heat up his own food.
No, he got a spoon. He got a spoon.
Well, no, he tried to he
did
tried to
put
pick it up. with his-
Initially, he did put his
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
Oh, that's
In
true.
And he goes,
Yeah,
"Oh,
but she said no then. He went and got a spoon. She still said no.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to spit on it. That's my
Yeah.
logic.
Yo.
My
Oh.
logic
He-
is, you know
It was an
what?
escalation.
he didn't get what he wanted, so
He was
he
trying to show
punished
some
her
dominance.
for it. Yes, he
Here's
punished
the
her
other
for
part.
it.
I don't know, but yeah, and I'm kind of with Fenton here. Ty goes to the runner, but like, homie knows.
Who else in the chat? What you got?
Homie knows his girlfriend got a second job for that trip,
Planned it out.
Planned it
knowing her
out.
budget.
knowing that he wasn't gonna help at all, and then afterwards, after being told the fucking truth, and learned a little about himself. He's like, you know what? Y'all right. She just wasn't good enough. She wasn't good enough.
He just wants a girl that can hang.
Like, I'm not saying either are great, because they're not.
No,
Let me ask you
they're
this
so
question,
both.
though.
They're bad.
Do you think that guy in First Story would have stayed with his girlfriend if she allowed? Because the way I remember the story was she wanted to pay her own way.
No.
No?
No.
No.
He
Oh.
no.
insisted she pay her own way.
Oh. Okay. That doesn't change my opinion, but that's okay.
She just never asked
For
for
clarity.
his help because she probably knows better, first off, and she doesn't want to feel like a burden on him.
Okay.
Because she's a fucking decent human being, and
And
this
a
guy is
teacher.
a
I mean,
scumbag.
The title was basically "Am I the asshole for refusing to for making her pay for her own way?" Basically,
Right,
so
yeah,
it was on him. It was.
It was a very misleading title, for
Yeah.
sure.
Because
But
I
she
was
did.
thinking maybe
She did pay her way. It just wasn't enough to meet his
Right.
standards.
because I was thinking a
Right.
guy like this, he probably gets off on paying for
Showing
women.
dominance
Yeah.
and being
because now
They're-
he's got something to, yeah,
the alpha.
Well, both of them
Yeah.
have a dominance thing.
right.
I hope he gets with a girl that's way more wealthy than him,
Mm.
and she shows him the fuck up.
I mean, that'd be dope.
That'd be
That
dope.
would be awesome.
This is a tough one. This is not easy.
I'm
This
sticking
is-
with my final judgment though. I'm sticking with
I'm
it.
kind of going. I'm going with Fenton, where I'm saying it's too close to call.
Okay.
So I'm going with the reigning champ
Okay.
on this one. So it's kind of up to you.
Like
I don't know. Let's chat. What we got?
Go to the
No one knows.
Man,
No one
tiebreaker
knows.
here.
No
Yeah.
one knows.
Yeah. No, it's so bad.
It's so bad.
They're both so bad. I feel like it's worse that one she got proposed to. She lives with him. The other lady doesn't even live with him. I'm gonna have to go with the news story.
Really? Wow.
Oh, hot damn.
Ooh.
Oh, hot damn. I
We
love
got
this
a
show.
new
This is my favorite time of the week.
asshole.
Wow.
Listen,
Fuck 'em
I said
both.
it at the
Fuck them
top
both.
of the
If for
show.
real, they can mm-mm.
Heavy hitters this season.
Heavy hitters.
I don't know why you guys keep doubting me.
I don't doubt you. I'm just
Yeah.
like
Nobody
I-
doubts.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, I don't
just
doubt
surprised.
your talent. I'm
We're
just
just
like,
We're
it
hoping
can't get-
that there's
how does it
not
get
bigger
worse?
assholes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more of that. We're just hoping that the assholes don't get
We're rooting for
worse.
humanity.
Yeah.
We're really rooting for
And we're
humanity
losing.
here.
We're
Oh
so
God.
realistically,
I
like
just-
there should have only been one winner this entire year, but alas, here
But
we
here
are.
we are.
Yep. Holy cow, folks!
I
Well,
will.
we
I
did it.
will say,
Ah.
Patrick, to clarify, he didn't come to his senses because he's insisting now that she apologized for throwing her food out.
Right.
That's very
So it's
true.
it's
That's
the
good
ongoing.
Yeah.
It is still ongoing that he won't. He won't
Right.
Spitting in
admit.
someone's food
And
is so
being like,
aggressive.
I thought you were just gonna give it to me because I
Yeah.
spit on it. Like, excuse
It was
me?
also a bit premeditated. I'll spit on it because then she'll have to give it to me.
Yeah. And then he was upset because she took something away from him.
That was never his.
That was never his to
I
begin with.
It was never his.
I can't be mad at this decision.
I
because
like
it's
she
so
was like,
fucked.
it was barely enough for me, but I'm fucking throwing it
Right.
away.
Christy,
Yes.
What
we
do
do
we
have
got?
it. I believe we got some stuff coming up next week, but I think we're still going to be able to do a live show.
Okay.
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 I see. Well, yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a guest.
Oh.
Sweet.
okay.
But Christy,
Yes.
for next week,
Yes.
Mm.
do we have a topic?
Yes.
What is it?
Ooh.
Inheritance.
Oh boy.
Oh.
We're gonna have a new crowned asshole next week. I can feel it in my bones.
Maybe we
you-
won't have a guest next week.
When
So-
when you want to see the worst in people, wait till someone dies.
maybe we won't have a guest next week. But be sure that you are subscribed to this channel, Brainwreck TV on YouTube. Folks, we are trying to take this channel to the next level, and we need your help. We need your involvement. We
And
want
it's
you
really
on
fucking
board.
fun. Tell
Listen.
your friends about all the fun.
We do Don't Be an Asshole. That's this show. Each and every Thursday night, 10/9 Central. We got Brainwreck Live each and every Wednesday night, 10/9 Central. We have unboxing videos coming out soon. Ooh, I still got to edit it.
A few of them.
We have video game episodes coming out soon. I still need to edit that too.
Fantastic.
We have more streams, Axon Files, State of Sunshine, Girl Pockets, so much more. Some more vlogs coming up here in the near future. You're going to want to be subscribed. You're not going to want to miss it.
Spooktaculars.
Spooktaculars, which we might have to talk about a little bit. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Enjoy the show.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all we got. We good? We feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling so much
great.
better.
I feel so much better about myself.
I feel
It's
so
great.
much better.
Yeah.
Thank you for
So-
never spitting in my food to show your dominance. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's disgusting.
You can spit in mine if you want.
Mm.
So for this week, I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely K.
And I'm Jason
Hey, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.